This is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hello and good day, everyone. Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. I'm your host, Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Now you know what time it is. It is old school NBA time. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA players and mainly NBA legends saying, well, disrespectful things about other players. So this was actually quite fun to do the preparation for this video, so I hope you guys will enjoy this episode. But before we get into the video, just a quick reminder, if you want to support my Legends of Hoops festival, so the old school NBA fan convention, please check out my merchandise underneath the video. All right, you guys, that was it. Let's dive right into today's episode. Now the first two players that we're going to take a look at are Scottie Pippen and Isaiah Thomas. And if you are a fan of old school NBA, I'm pretty sure you know this one, but it's just so fascinating how this rivalry is still going on even until today.
What's the deal with Scottie?
Wait a minute, wait, ho.
Something's going on. I'm messy, Reggie.
Did you want him on the team?
Well, I can't speak for Michael, but no, I did not want him on the team.
I don't mind Michael Jordan saying I didn't want Isaiah to be on the dream team. I don't mind, if Larry Bird said I don't want Isaiah to be on the dream team. But if Scottie Pippen say I don't want Isaiah to be on the dream team,
that's a problem.
Man, come on. You can't say nothing.
Okay, I got a new topic for the
You can't say nothing. If Jordan is like, look, I'm not playing. If Isaiah plays, okay, all right. Scottie Pippen, I'm not playing if Isaiah plays. Man, go to the park.
Do you agree with Zeke?
I don't agree with nothing Zeke ever said. I don't even agree with nothing he ever did.
Now the next player that we're going to take a look at is Paul Pierce. And when you know Paul, he often likes to say some things that rub people the wrong way, which he did in this case. Let's have a look.
If we don't keep it real,
dirty, nasty, true.
I could probably get a layup versus the Lakers right now.
Whoa.
Oh, I had them broad shoulders. That's why I could just put the shoulder in you. And DeMar reminds me a lot of myself. You see all these kids doing the step back, it's because I pioneered it.
Oh, my. So you created the step back?
No, I just made it famous.
Okay, so we've got some numbers here, Paul. You're 8th all-time in three-pointers made, Clay 18th. You'd scored over 2,600 more points over the same span as Clay's career. So I ask you, is Clay a better wing shooter than you were in your prime?
But you're asking Paul.
What, is he a better
Wing shooter. It's okay, you can say yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Yep, this is after the buzzer, and there's been some traction in the social media space regarding one Paul Pierce. Your earlier comments this evening that your NBA career was in fact better than Dwayne Wade's has apparently ruffled some feathers.
64 points.
And you know what? Since the statute of limitations is
And Orlando won the game in overtime, by the way.
Since the statute of limitations is up, I was terrified out there.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You were scared of MJ?
Yeah.
You gave
For how
him plenty-
long?
For how long? Right when you took the floor?
No, the whole game. Because one, he's the greatest player. Two, I was worried about him dunking on me and I have to go back and, face the fellas. And then three, he was just so hot. I was like, man, this dude, like, the stuff that I saw when I was in college on TV, it's like really real. I was terrified. I mean, but, when I got the ball and saw those bums they had playing me, I was going to go to work. Bums.
They NBA
Come on,
brother.
Bums. You hear what I said?
NBA player.
Anyway.
Now, naturally, when I do such a list, one player can't miss Charles Barkley. And sometimes he was disrespectful, and sometimes he gets disrespected. So let's have a look what happened to Sir Charles.
Coming up on the NBA Today. After a war of words with a teammate,
I gave up more than anybody to get Scottie. And for him to want to leave after 1 year just disappointed me greatly.
I wouldn't get Charles Barkley an apology at gunpoint, so he could never expect an apology from me. If anything, he owed me an apology for coming and play with his sorry fat butt.
Scottie gets his wish.
selfish guy. He doesn't show me the desire to want to win, and that's my reason for wanting to get away from playing with him anymore, because he doesn't show the dedication. And I probably should have listened to Michael a year ago when he said that Charles never will win a championship because he doesn't show any dedication.
Listen, Deshaun Jackson, Steven Jackson, Nick Cannon, Ice Cube, man, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, y'all want racial equality. We all do. I don't understand how insulting another group helps our cause.
First of all, Charles Barkley, speak on what you know. Don't stop letting people put a battery in your back to say certain that you don't even know what you're talking about. I know what I said, so keep my name out your mouth. However you feel, I honestly don't give a
Wait, Charles Oakley, better stop talking stuff about Cleveland. He was never tough. You hide behind TNT.
Oh, what'd I say about Cleveland? I'm curious.
No, you said you talked about Atlanta needing to touch up the Cavs.
Oh, I don't have to worry about my tough. Charles Oakley doesn't like me, which is no big deal. I don't like him or dislike him. I don't think about him.
Charles, you ready to come out of retirement too?
This is ridiculous, man.
Was it the long-term potential that got you, or for Sean Kemp?
I would love for Sean Kemp to be back in the league. That'd be a great story. But long-term, he said like he's going to be around 7-8 years. Well, Sean's got to be like 36, 37.
I think you said 87.
Hey,
when you heard
listen,
of it.
I'm going to come out of retirement if NBA team signs Sean Kemp. They ain't got no chance. I like Sean Kemp. He's a nice kid, but come on, man. Listen, let me just tell you something. And like I say, I want to clarify, I really like Sean Kemp. But if you're bringing Sean
so much you're crying, you're laughing so hard.
No, but listen, if you're bringing in Sean Kemp, your team must really suck.
What was it like, truthfully, playing against Charles Barkley?
One moment that I can pick with Charles, we were playing Philly in the playoffs. And I guess I got into a hot rhythm, and I had about 40-some points, and Charles was yelling. I can hear him yelling in the huddle, talking about, who's going to guard this guy? Somebody's got to guard this guy. That's all right. I guard this guy. So I go, and then we're playing, and we got into a switch, and Charles jumps out and guards me. And yeah, I never known Charles as a defensive stopper. So the first thing he does, he breaks down in this defensive position with hands up. Everything looks technically right. And I just laugh.
His way is to befriend them, to soften them up, make them feel like he cares about them, and then he goes out there and physically tries to destroy him.
It took a toll on Mike. It took a toll, and then I feel myself resting him a little bit, and then the series changed. And I wish I could have did it earlier. I don't know if the outcome would have been different, but it was a difference and beating him down a little bit.
The glove. I had no problem with the glove.
Matchup number 2. Third on the team. Take a look at this. Is Mad Max from last night. Well, you know, Red, it's a team without a true point guard, and when that happens, you're generally going to get some turnovers. Jordan has shot very well here tonight.
Larry's doing the talking and Pippen responding.
I think that Mason gives you a lot more than what Johnson can give you.
Larry Johnson referring to Pippen needs to shut his mouth. He's a bum.
You know, whatever Scottie thinks about me, fine. You know, he posed no threat to me. He knows what I think about him, which is nothing.
What is the origin of your bad feelings toward LJ?
It's not really much about me, about him. It was the comment that he made about myself, about our team, you know, how he felt like that we were, as a team, Michael's coattailers, if you want to say that. Definitely when he made the comment about me personally, you know, it was kind of touching at that moment for me.
And Scottie Pippen had something to say, too. He's garbage. I don't think Scottie said. I think he said he's garbage.
I don't see where his game is at the level where he can come out and criticize anybody as a player. He hasn't been able to accomplish anything to the level that where he's opened up people's eyes to think that, you know, he's a great player in this game, or he has made a mark.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're new to the show. And I guess I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine. Y'all stay healthy, take care, and goodbye.